Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures. Today, well, I guess we're going to do some more WarCry because we've been doing a lot of that. But more importantly, we have a dude who looks like a Minotaur but isn't actually a Minotaur. He's an Ogroid, the Ogroid Myrmidon from Games Workshop. Why can't we have more Minotaurs that look like this? So, yeah, he's very Minotaurish. And I want to open him and see what all the fuss is about, because it took me a while to get a hold of him because all of the other people at the local store purchased him before I could. So inside you have your WarCry card, which thankfully is non-language dependent. It has a bunch of symbols. We'll look at it later. I'll let the rule people deal with that. And then you have all of the big cards with all of their fancy tactics for the dice and stuff. You got your instructions. Do we have Age of Sigmar rules in here? No! No Age of Sigmar inside. What? It's only one sprue? Lame. That's a bit disappointing. I actually thought this was going to be on two, but I guess it's only one. Surprisingly, though, he does come with a 50mm base. Maybe I'm just spoiled looking at those new previews of, like, the Femur dude and the giant Zinch cat, because those look huge. I thought this guy would have been the same size, because he's about the same price. I can't knock the sculpting quality. So it doesn't look like it's going to be too many parts. The body itself consists of, it looks like, about 5 pieces. You have the 2 halves, the middle, which is going to connect to the loincloth, and then the upper body is 2 parts as well. Then we have the tail and all the other fun embellishments that go on there. The hooves are actually separate. That's interesting. All right. Oh, and we have one teeny tiny little skull on a horn that we're going to have to cut off as well. All right. Let's get it built. And you know what? I'll grab a couple of the WarCry figures, but you know what I'm really going to have to grab is some Minotaurs to have a look, see with this guy and see how he actually stacks up to the competition out there, okay? Hold on one sec. And here you can see our Myrmidon all put together. I don't know why, but every time I think of a Myrmidon, I don't think of a spear and shield combo. I always think of swords. I don't know why. I do like his look. When he's in focus, that is. The multiple horns is a nice touch. You've got all kinds of little doodads and trinkets hanging off of his armor. He obviously looks like he means business. And you got little spikes on the shield with some skulls there as well. Truth be told, I thought he was going to be a little bit bigger. It's not that he's that small. I mean, he is on a 50mm base. In grabbing a couple of token humans using our Eternal Witch Hunter right there, but some more up-to-date WarCry models. You can see he's definitely a bit on the bigger side then. But when you primarily collect a lot of large models like myself, I don't know, he seems a little diminutive. Obviously, I had to grab a Zealot Minotaur. And I guess, well, this is like, I guess, the stock basic Minotaur that they make. And pretty good size. Obviously, he's going to be bigger than a GW Ogre. Sadly, nowhere near as big and as imposing as one of the Mirce offerings, but big nonetheless. So, the funny thing is, I just feel like for the size, he could have been priced a little bit better. I think he's almost the same price, if not actually the same price, as the new Fomorian and Chaos Kitty, whose name I can't remember, but he seems quite a bit smaller. So those should be coming out soon, and once I get a hold of them, I'll pop them in a video with our friend here just to make sure. But overall, a cool looking kit. Definitely a lot of use if you're looking for expanding your selection of Minotaurs. Obviously the fact that he's got full WarCry rules, and I believe this is actually the first non-warband released model that we've seen for WarCry yet. Obviously, I know there's been repacks, but he is the first distinctly unique model that has been released for the game outside of the actual warbands themselves. So that's always something worth noting and looking into. And definitely, if this is going to be the quality of what we're going to see, it looks like the line has a lot to offer down the line as it goes, I guess. That was kind of a dumb way to say it. But I think at least the offerings here for the price of the models, it's definitely a little bit more palatable compared to what we are getting so far with Blackstone Fortress, which I feel has been a lesson in price gouging and pain so far. So thankfully, cool model. It's not just an easy to build, although it was easy to build. Everything really just fit into place. You've got the 4 parts for the torso, and then the head and the weapons and the tail, and that was about it. So nothing too complex there. Anyway, with that said, this is High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.